Before Samson opened his eyes, God had already marked him set apart by a vow he did not choose. No wine was to touch his lips. No razor was ever to touch his head. His strength was not learned, earned, or trained. It was imposed. And from the beginning, it isolated him. Samson did not struggle to defeat his enemies. He struggled to rule himself. When the Spirit of the Lord came upon him, it came suddenly, violently. A lion fell apart in his hands as if it were nothing. Armies scattered. Bodies piled in his wake. Strength flowed through him like a force he barely understood. But power without restraint becomes a curse. Samson went where he was warned not to go. He desired what was forbidden. His eyes wandered long before they were taken from him. Again and again, God delivered him. And each time, Samson mistook mercy for permission. Then came Delilah. She did not rush him. She did not threaten him. She simply asked over and over about the source of his strength. Her voice was soft, her persistence relentless. Samson laughed at danger, feeding her lies as if judgment were a game. But each lie brought him closer to the truth. Until one night, worn down and careless, Samson spoke the secret he had guarded all his life. Not because he trusted her, but because he no longer feared God. As Samson slept, a razor passed silently over his head. His hair fell, and something unseen withdrew. When he awoke, he rose as he always had, confident, unafraid, certain his strength would answer him. It did not, for the Lord had departed from him, and Samson did not know it. The Philistines seized him with ease. They blinded him, his wandering eyes torn from their sockets. Blood soaked the ground as the strongest man in Israel screamed in darkness. Chains replaced freedom. Mockery replaced reverence. He was made to grind grain like an animal. The man once led by God was now led by ropes. Time passed in darkness. His hair began to grow again, but so did something heavier than strength, regret. Not rage, not pride, regret. When the Philistines gathered to celebrate, they brought Samson out to entertain them. Thousands laughed as the blind man was led between two pillars holding up the temple. They wanted humiliation. They would receive judgment. Samson prayed, not for deliverance, but for vengeance. "Remember me," he whispered. "Strengthen me one last time." And God answered. The pillars cracked, stone groaned. The roof collapsed. Screams were swallowed by dust and ruin as the temple fell. Samson died beneath the weight of destruction, killing more in his death than he ever did in life. He was not destroyed by his enemies. He was destroyed by strength without obedience, desire without restraint, and power taken for granted. God gave him strength. Samson gave away the secret. And when God finally went silent, Samson did not even notice.